School rules that make no sense. In my opinion, I really like school, but the only problem with it are the rules. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about them. The first rule that I want to talk about in this video is the bathroom rule. Okay, so this rule basically means that you have to ask permission to use the bathroom or leave the classroom at all. This rule is so dumb because teachers are practically making kids pee themselves. And you even have to ask permission to leave the classroom to get a drink from the bubbler, which is insane. The worst thing to hear is, I don't know, can you? I've never heard a teacher say that, by the way. Alright, next rule. The next rule that I will talk about is the flag football rule. What is the flag football rule, you may be asking? Well, in 5th grade, the teachers banned flag football because kids were being too reckless and throwing the ball over the gate. So yeah, that's why flag football was banned in 5th grade. The next rule that I'm going to talk about is the no hats, no hoods rule. I don't get this rule because if your barber messes up your haircut, you will get laughed at. I remember in 5th grade that this girl who I'll call Samantha would always wear a hat, and my 5th grade teacher would tell her to take the hat off. The next rule that I'll talk about is the no sleeping in class rule. This rule kind of makes sense because teachers want you to focus in their class and not falling asleep. This next rule is kind of similar to the last one. It is the no being late rule. This rule makes no sense whatsoever because what if you overslept, or you're trying to get your backpack out of your locker, or if your classes are too far away. I remember this one time in 7th grade that I was late to math class because our art class had to stay over to clean up. The next rule that I'm going to talk about in this video is the no eating in class rule. I kind of get this rule because I don't want to hear anybody chomp on, let's say, granola nuts in the middle of class. I don't have anything else to say about this rule, so let's move on to the next one. The second to last rule that I'm going to talk about in this video is the hall pass rule. So this rule basically means that you have to carry around a thing with you to the bathroom called a hall pass. In my middle school, my hall passes are virtual on my computer, so I don't have to carry around one. The final rule that I'm going to talk about in this video is the no phones rule. This rule kind of makes sense because teachers want you to focus in class and not text your parents. I remember this one time in 6th grade that I saw somebody call or text their mom in the bathroom for some reason. I said in my community tab that I'm going to take a break for at least 3 to 4 weeks because while making this video I experienced burnout, so see you soon after the break.